How does one go from being the world's #1 amateur golfer to falling off the radar as a professional? Yutaka Fowler would be the right golfer to ask. Rickie Fowler was one of golf's best, but he lost his way. We will dive into the chaotic career of Rickie Fowler and highlight how he has managed to get his head back in the game and looks to be mounting a big comeback. Keep watching, and let's find out if Rickie gets another big break that will put him on the same level as golf's best players again. For 36 weeks in 2007 and 8, Rickie Fowler was the #1 ranked amateur golfer in the world. Rickie was born and raised in Murrieta, California. He taught himself how to play golf and practiced on a driving range for years. Grandfather Yutaka Tanaka introduced the game of golf to young Rickie. The pro golfer bears a tattoo on his left bicep to honor his grandfather, who he has tagged as one of the most influential people in his life. Fowler started playing amateur golf at the high school level. He won the Southwest League Final in his senior year at Murrieta Valley High School. In the summer of 2005, young Rickie won the Western Amateur and competed in the U.S. Amateur, which he unfortunately lost to Richie Ramsey. Rickie attended Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, where he played collegiate golf. His first victory was in 2007 at the Fighting Illini Invitational hosted by the University of Illinois. He shot a .203 to win the tournament by a single stroke. Rickie represented the United States at the 2007 Walker Cup. He was victorious with a record of 2-0 in foursomes and 1-1 in singles. The same year, Rickie also won the Sunnyhanna Amateur in June and the Players Amateur in July. Rickie was off to a good start as an amateur, so he competed in the 2008 U.S. Open. He shot a 70 in the first round, tying for 7th place. He was one of 3 amateurs to make the cut, but he finished the tournament in 60th place. For his accomplishments, Rickie Fowler was given the Ben Hogan Award in 2008. In 2009, Rickie appeared for the second time in the Walker Cup. He won all the matches he played in, helping the U.S. win by a 7-point margin. After the Walker Cup, Rickie Fowler went professional, and his career started with a bang. The same year he went pro, Rickie signed deals with huge brands like Rolex and Titleist. In his second debut tournament, he tied for second. His score of 18 under par included a hole-in-one on the 5th hole of the final round, and in every one of the rounds, Rickie notched an eagle. In 2010, Rickie Fowler was named Rookie of the Year over Rory McIlroy. His performance during the season took him to the top 50 in the official world golf ranking. He signed a big deal with Puma and was chosen as the captain's pick for the U.S. Ryder Cup team. Rickie Fowler became the youngest U.S. Ryder Cup player at age 21. The only younger player is the European Sergio Garcia, who made his debut earlier in 1999. In 2011, Rickie made his first professional win at the Kolan Korea Open, beating Rory McIlroy by 6 shots. He closed the season ranked 32nd in the official world golf ranking. In 2014, he appeared at the Masters, finishing in a tie for 5th. He also played in 2014, which he almost won, finishing with a tie for 2nd. At the Open Place Championship, he also finished in 2nd place. Rickie will also appear at the PGA Championship, battling for the title on a rain-soaked Valhalla golf course with Henrik Stenson, Phil Mickelson, and Rory McIlroy. He finished the tournament with a tie for 3rd. Rickie joined the league of players like Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, who finished top 5 in all 4 majors in one calendar year. However, he's the first player to have achieved this feat without winning any major championship. In 2015, Rickie won the Players' Championship, his first win in 3 years. He played the final 6 holes of the tournament at 6 under par, scoring an eagle at the par 5 16th, a birdie at the notoriously famous 17th hole, and another birdie on the 18th hole.
To get to 12 under par, this at 18, Fowler pouring it in.
The following year, Rickie would win the Abu Dhabi HSBC Golf Championship, a performance that pushed him to a career-high ranking of 4th in the official world golf ranking. However, Rickie's woes would begin as he struggled from one tournament to another. In 2017, he won the Honda Classic with a long birdie putt, securing his 4th PGA Tour title and jumping back into the top 10 in the official world golf rankings. Fowler kept trying his luck at majors, but he couldn't win one. He finished runner-up in the PGA Championship 3 strokes behind the winner and his dear friend Justin Thomas. Rickie became the 27th golfer to earn $30 million in tour earnings on the PGA Tour in 2017. His earnings are now well over $42 million. In 2018, he finished second place at the Masters, losing to Patrick Reed. Although he managed to secure a place in the U.S. Ryder Cup team, Rickie lost his singles match against Sergio Garcia. Rickie has endured a loss in form and has been searching for his game for some years. When quizzed about it, the golfer notes that it has been a grind. Despite his struggles on the green, Rickie has tried to keep a positive outward appearance. His ability to present a friendly blank canvas to the world is one of his greatest strengths. No one in the game has been able to build popularity the way Rickie has done with this attitude. Before the long stretch of disappointing performance, Rickie Fowler had been a bit of an enigma in the game. The game loved him. Rickie exuded a persona that both old and young fans loved. He was selected for featured groups on the PGA Tour Live so much that fans joked about it being named the Rickie Tour Live. Due to his loving personality, Rickie shares deep relationships with stars like Tiger Woods, Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, and Arnold Palmer. Despite his young age, he shares a stronger relationship with the legendary Palmer than most golfers. He always speaks about the older golfer, once mentioning that despite his age, he has great hands. When Fowler could not make it to the final tournament at the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill in 2016, he made a 2-hour drive from Jupiter, Florida to have lunch with Palmer and tell him he would not be able to play. Palmer appreciated that Fowler went the extra mile. Which golfer do you think could replicate Rickie Fowler's attitude and show of respect? Please tell us your answers in the comment section. Fowler is a talented golfer with an attitude any marketing executive would love. However, it takes more than that to win on the tour consistently. Golf isn't all about the physical. The mental aspect is just as important. Fowler is one of the few golfers who majorly taught themselves how to play the game. At some point in his career, Rickie has ranked as the 4th best player in the world. Now, he's not even ranked among the first 100. Rickie played in 9 events at the start of a season and missed the cut 5 times. Talking about his experience and form in recent times, the golfer says he has enjoyed the experience even though it sucks. Rickie says he hasn't fallen out of love with the game. He has embraced the grind and is enjoying having to work on his game every day. Now that he is experiencing a stall in his career, Rickie appreciates his friends on the tour who have stood by him. He said, "It's been awesome to have friends be there for me." Seeing his recent troubles, Rickie has revealed that he is working with someone to help him with the mental side of his game. The golfer has been learning to accept negative thoughts as they come and flush them away before he steps up to hit the ball. When Fowler first joined the PGA Tour, he had one of the latest backswings in the game. This move generated a lot of power, but didn't hold up under pressure as he wanted. Working with coach Butch Harmon, Fowler has made some dramatic changes to his style of play, which has shown some measure of success. Fowler has also worked with swing coach John Tillery since Harmon no longer teaches full-time. Tillery says his job is to help Rickie navigate the process of what he already knows how to do. Fowler has spoken about his time with his swing coach, saying, "Even though my swing was kind of unorthodox, through college golf and my first few years on tour, my body was working a lot better than I would say it was 3 or 4 years ago. So, piecing together a few different things from different times, getting everything kind of working together, it's been a long road." Fowler is back on his feet. Although he is still below the top 100 in the official World Golf Ranking, he appears to be on his way back up. Fowler performed great against Keegan Bradley at the Zozo Championship, the PGA Tour's only event in Japan. Rickie Fowler seems to be on his way to winning another event after 3.5 years of coming up empty. Fowler says he's looking up to the challenge. If you enjoyed this video about Rickie Fowler's incredible comeback, check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. See you there!